Let's try this again. I am not up to date. I'm not up to date. I'm behind. I'm dreadfully behind. Um Real life interruptions. Brother behind me making racket and stuff. I was like, meh. So I have nothing for content right now. I don't want to live stream this. I don't feel like setting up for live streams. So I'm just going to record this and record my reaction, and I'll chop it up. And all games support Xbox Play Anywhere and Xbox Cloud Gaming. Buy once, play on Xbox consoles and Xbox apps on PC with cross saves and cross progression. Enjoy the show. They failed to mention that some of this shit will probably come to the Switch too. Xbox, Microsoft should just drop out of hardware altogether. They really should. I mean, that's where we're headed. It seems like they're going the way of Sega. I think most studios are. I think Sony will get there one day eventually. Peggy 18, all the Peggies. All the Peggies. All the rating systems. I see nothing from US in all of that jumble of stuff they just showed. Oh god, what is this? 4 games. So they're just gonna be covering 4 games in this? 4 big games, huh? 4 studios. Straight from the devs, yeah. Sure, take you. Oh, I could be a lot less excited. I mean, I could not be less excited. That is to say, I'm not excited. Cute. Developer Direct. This is kind of like the Indie Direct from Nintendo. Kinda, sort of. I don't know. I'm bored. Hey, look. It's ocean. Why is there ocean and then storm and then... Okay. Is this a movie? Oh, Team Ninja. Hey, it's Team Ninja. Oh, Japanese people. Pretty Japanese lady. Some dudes. Hello, this is Fumihiko. I might be botching these names, by the way. Yasuda from Team Ninja and at Koei Tecmo Games. I am pleased to announce exciting news about one of our flagship action series. Yeah, okay. Without further ado, please take a look. Please take a look. Please take a look.
Several years ago, the Dark Dragon, youngest of the divine dragon gods, wreaked havoc across the world. The plot was ultimately
is this Ninja Gaiden?
Through the efforts of a soul.
We're getting a
ninja.
2D one.
However, the Dark Dragon's husk remained, and
right.
from this husk fell an endless downpour of cursed rain.
Really?
The abandoned Tokyo continues its struggle against chaos to this day.
Infiltrated the facility. Commencing mission.
Okay. So yeah, it's Ninja Gaiden. So we're getting a 3D and a 2D Ninja Gaiden. Both new. Can you guess which one I'm more excited for? It ain't this one. I've never been able to beat a 3D Ninja Gaiden game. I have hell enjoying them. I much prefer 2D. So the new 2D one is going to be the one I'm more interested in. Yeah, I don't know. I've got some Ninja Gaidens on my Wii U, I think. Yeah, I got a Ninja Gaiden on there. Never beat it. So many games I've never beaten. I have a huge backlog.
This is it.
Yeah, not feeling this game.
Ryu Hayabusa.
Ryu Hayabusa. Ryu.
Whatever your clan is plotting, it ends here.
So are these two different ninjas? Ryu and some other guy? I got a little lost. It looks like two different
So
guys.
you've come, Raven.
It is.
Back off, Hayabusa. I will execute my mission.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just not feeling it.
世界中の町人の皆さん
To all the master
10年以上
ninja around the
大変お
world
待たせしまし
after
た
more than 10 years.
最強の忍者となり容赦なく襲い
Dude, you have got to slow the absolute fuck down.
Will execute my
You have
mission.
got to slow the fuck down.
世界中の町
To all the master ninja around the world after more than 10 years, the wait is finally
人の皆
over.
さん
What
10年以
wait?
上
I
大
didn't
変
even know you were working on it. Nobody knew you were working on it. What were we waiting on? No, when you wait for something, it's because you're expecting something. We didn't expect this. I don't think anybody knew that this was being worked on. So that whole sentence makes no damn sense at all.
お待たせしました最強の忍者となり
They're excited to announce Ninja Gaiden 4, a new mainline entry. Mainline entry. He's saying that because of the 2D one in this high-speed action series. Yeah,
容赦なく襲い
I
来る敵に
prefer
挑
the
むハイスピードアクション
2D
忍
ones.
者ガイデンのナンバリング
where you become the ultimate ninja and take on relentless enemies in fierce
最
combat.
新作として忍者ガイデン4を発表させていただきました本作はプラチナゲー
Ninja
ム
Gaiden
ズさんと
4
の
is a
協業で開
collaborative
発を進めています
between Team Ninja and Platinum Games. Oh, I see.
プラチナゲームズさんのアクションゲームというジャンル
Shown
における
bona
実績は
fides.
言うまでもなく
There's no,
ベ
it
ヨネッ
needs
タや
no
ニアオートマタな
introduction
ど素晴らしいアクション
and
タイトル
include
を
great
見せてもらい
action
ま
games
した
such as Bayonetta and Nier
忍者ガイデン
Automata
4というタイ
to
トルを
mark Ninja
10
Gaiden
年以上の
4's
時を経て
arrival
新
after
たに皆
more
様
than
に
a
お届けする
decade.
にあたりより多くの方に新鮮な
We
気
are
持ちで
crafting an
プレイしていた
adventure
だ
with
け
a
るよう
new
新
master
たな世
ninja
界を新主
protagonist,
人公であるもう一人の町
Yakumo.
人ヤクモ
Yakumo?
で冒険するという形で
Players
制
can
作する
immerse
ことにしま
themselves
した
in a brand new experience. Like, he's going by way too fast for me to read this shit.
先ほどご覧いただいた映像
The trailer you just saw also features Ryu Hayabusa, who will play a pivotal role in the
の
story.
中で
Well, he
ハヤブ
better
サも
if
登場
he's
しており
there.
ましたが彼は今回も物語に密接に関わってきますなぜヤクモと戦うことになったのか竜ハヤブ
Motives
サが戦う
will
目
be revealed as the story unfolds and lead him to clash with Yakumo.
的は何なのか本
Yakumo.
作の物語の中で展開していきます
任務は必ず成し遂げる。邪魔をするな。
Uh-huh.
物語は
The story takes place in Tokyo, which has been devastated by the reign of dark rot caused by the Dark Dragon. So they destroy this big old dragon, and what's left of it is causing a bunch of weird rain.
雨によって荒廃した首都東京が舞台となっています。
I cannot read this font. What's it? Producer and director, Platinum Games. Okay.
この雨は黒竜が
This
まだ生
rain
きている
signals
証であ
that
り
the Dark Dragon is
雨
still
が止まない
alive,
限り東京
and
に
peace
安
will
寧は
not
訪れ
return
ま
to
せん。
Tokyo until the rain comes to an end. I get it. When developers make games in Japan, they're making games based on what they know. I get this, okay? And it's Japan, and they know Japan. But would it kill them to make a Ninja Gaiden? Maybe they already have. Would it kill developers in Japan to learn more about the U.S. and make games based in the U.S.? I have seen people in the West make games that take place in the East, but I don't think I've seen developers in the East make games that take place in the West. I might be wrong. Somebody can correct me. Crazy lady. Our new hero Yakumo, a young ninja from the Raven clan, a rival of the Hayabusa clan, dives into battle in the capital of Tokyo to defeat the Dark Dragon and bring peace. Level design, blah blah blah. Preserving the dark, hardcore atmosphere of the series. With curses and chaotic landscapes, the world evokes a heightened sense of danger at every turn. Danger at every turn. Over the course of the game, the city will succumb to the curse. That's Rose Ralph's dangerous situations. has been completely devastated by a certain incident. This flooded with fiends and adversaries, I bet. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this. Like I said, I'm not big on the 3D series. I just never have been. I've never been big on the 3D Ninja Gaiden games. Just never have. The 2D ones I love. I can go back and play the first 3 over and over again. But, and I'm looking forward to this new one that's coming out on the, I think that it was for the Switch. Well, I'm pretty sure it's coming out on all the platforms, but they announced it on Switch, so. No, it wasn't. They announced at the Game Awards. Never mind, I'm stupid. Dynamic rain situations, reverse rail gaps, the game's movements. I'm not going to sit here and try and read all this. Yeah, it looks cool, I guess. Is following in Ryu, who is supposed to become a master ninja. He is still young, but is a genius ninja carrying the weight of the Reagan clan's honor, blah blah blah. Jesus Christ! Okay, this is what I hate about developer directs. Like, just show some gameplay, show whatever trailer you want to show, and let's move on. We don't have to sit here and listen to you rant on and on about what's going on with the development. Believe it or not, I don't think a lot of people, I might be wrong, I could be wrong, I don't believe a lot of people care. Like, Nintendo's got it down for the most part, Pat. Like, they're not sitting there dwelling too much on development because people don't care. Just show some gameplay, show a trailer, move the fuck on. We really don't care about the insights. If you're going to talk about the insights, wait for an interview from a newspaper or a news outlet, a media outlet. Otherwise, for this video format, this YouTube format, just trailer and footage and gameplay. That's it. That's all we want. Move on. This is obnoxious. So I think, you know, we've seen enough. We know what's going on here. It's cool. Don't really care about what the developers have to say. Let's move on to the next game. Oh, they have another announcement? Okay, sure. Okay. Ninja Gaiden. Unreal Engine. Cool, I guess. Okay, cool.
My path leads through the land of the dead.
Damn. Jesus. So we're getting 2 new Ninja Gaiden games. One about that one dude, and this one about him. Is that Ninja Gaiden 2 Black or just Ninja Gaiden Black? Oh, it is. It was first released on Xbox 360 in 2008. It's a remake. Here's my complaint about Ninja Gaiden 3D. It takes too many hits to kill the enemies. Like, if you go back and play the original Ninja Gaiden games, it's like one hit. Move on. Ooh, next enemy. So it's like... and just moving through the fucking levels, avoiding, you know, falling off into areas and whatnot, swiping at it, watching for things that come flying at you, but it's usually one hit until you get to a boss. This game has you sitting here going into these all of these Ninja Gaiden games have you going into this thing where you spend I don't know how much time slashing at a fucking enemy. It's like the beat 'em up formula injected into an action game, and I just want to kill the enemy quickly and move on to the next enemy and get through a level. This format sucks, in my opinion. This is boring. This is why I prefer the 2D games. The 2D games, the only ones that take a lot of hits are the bosses. Otherwise, every little enemy you go through up till that point doesn't take a whole lot of hits. This sucks. I never liked this. This is why I never finished a 3D Ninja Gaiden game. It's boring to me. My attention span sucks. And I get bored easily, just slash over and over again on a single enemy. I'm done after a few enemies. I'm just like, I can't do this anymore. I'm moving on. This is ridiculous. So they need to pull their heads out of their butts, I feel like, and try to figure out how to merge gameplay from 2D into 3D, because I get tired of having to slice at an enemy several times. It's ridiculous.
今作忍者ガイデン2ブラックではオリジナル版の
Definitive edition of the game.
Unreal Engine 5を用いてグラフィックを大幅に刷新。忍者ガイデン
Graphics
2
using
の完全版
Unreal
として
Engine
開発
5.
しました
Yeah, it's
綺麗
cool.
なグラフィックでお楽しみいただけるのはもちろん、リュウハヤブサに加え、あやね、もみじ、レイチェルもプレイブルキャラクターとして登場します。そして本
Cool,
作は
I
本日
guess.
コンソール、PC、そして Xbox ゲームパスでこの後すぐに発売となります。
PC. Okay, that's
忍者
cool.
ガイデンシリーズを長年応援いただいている皆様はもちろんのこと、本日忍者ガイデンを知っていただいた皆様も忍者ガイデン4の発売前にぜひ本作をお楽しみください。今年はチーム忍者創立30周年の節目であり、本日発表させていただいた忍者ガイデン4を含め2025年は忍者の年、イヤーオブザ忍者となります。ぜひ忍者ガイデンシリーズの展開にご注目ください。本日はありがとうございました。
All 2025, huh? So wait, what are we looking at? Okay, so there's this game, this one Doom game. I can't say I give a shit about this. Just looking at the icon, I can't say I give a shit. I don't give a shit about this. I don't think I give a shit about this. These two are the only ones I actually give a goddamn fuck about. These are it. This is it right here. So we're going to let it go into this, but if it's what I think it is, and it's a bunch of DEI shit, I'm skipping it. I don't give a shit. Forced diversity, terrible storytelling, horrible, just, compulsion games. Okay, so do us a favor and just show a trailer with the gameplay quickly so I can say fuck this and move on. Definitely DEI shit. Definitely DEI shit. I'm not a fan of DEI.
Hi, and welcome to Compulsion Games here in Montreal, Canada. At our studio, we care about world building.
I don't care what you care about. I show a fucking trailer, show the gameplay, there we go.
Adversaries.
Combat is about that enemies close to start.
I don't need you explaining shit. Just show the trailer, show a trailer, show gameplay. That's it. I don't need all this fucking shit.
And feel more rewarding. The combat system.
From what I can see of the combat, like, let people judge for themselves. We don't need you explaining shit. You fucking whores. I'm angry. I'm angry. I get tired of this shit. It is so frustrating. I don't give a fuck about what they have to say. They could have literally just sat here, showed the fucking trailers and the gameplay, and then just been done. That's it.
Is fast and responsive. Built around chaining.
Stop explaining shit!
Covered. As a weaver, Hazel heals these creatures by collecting fragments of haunted memories. We call these echoes, which reveal each creature's past.
Yeah, no, moving on. I'm done. I'm done. Let's see. What are we moving on to now? What's next? Are we still focused on that one game with the girl? Oh, we're going into Sandfall? Jesus Christ. See the gameplay of this. I don't give a goddamn fuck. Oh, God. At least the developers of Ninja Gaiden 4 were smart enough to get off their asses and just at least have a trailer and whatnot showing gameplay and whatnot, and then sitting there and talking about stuff. These other two Western developers are too busy talking about everything, and I don't care. Show the game.
Took place in a compelling world. I knew I needed help to realize my dream. First, I turned to a programmer I knew would get it.
Guillaume and I started trading ideas right away, and that quickly turned into trading files back and forth. Soon, I was creating the...
I don't give a fuck. Gameplay.
And Guillaume and I spent 4 years intensively developing and refining.
Don't care. Just show the fucking gameplay. Show a fucking trailer.
Everyone has their own reason.
Show a trailer or fuck off.
Of that formula. We can't wait to see how you choose.
I can't wait for you to shut up.
It's a place where anyone could fight you at any point, which is pretty much what the Gestrels are like.
What the fucking hell? Nope. Nope. Nope.
Joining us. Tomorrow comes.
Demain viendra.
Tomorrow.
Okay, let's move on to Doom. Maybe they're smart enough just to get to a trailer and show some gameplay and then talk. That way I can skip it and be done. Rip and tear. Rip and tear.
Welcome to Dallas, Texas, home of id Software.
I didn't realize they were in Dallas.
A small team of game developers helped define and set a course for first-person shooters. A lot has changed since then, but our team is as passionate as ever. And the most important values at the core of our games, innovation, craftsmanship, and performance, remain a priority for us to this day.
And as you're about to see, those values are infused in every aspect of this latest installment.
They're running their mouths.
Doom franchise. It is an honor to work on this game, to carry on its tradition of creating all-out,
great.
groundbreaking levels of fun.
That's real good stuff. It's real good. Real good. Move the hell on. Move the hell on.
The Dark Ages.
That was
don't
so
care.
Stupid, I mouthed the words.
Who? I think this takes place before Doom Eternal. Or before the Doom 2016. Excuse me. This is when he's like awakened and starts fighting.
In Doom the Dark Ages, you will feel like the superweapon in the center of a medieval war against hell. Set in a cinematic sci-fi fantasy world full of locations to explore, powerful weapons to unlock, and enemies to conquer. This is a prequel to Doom 2016.
It is
Given us
okay.
the opportunity to reimagine every aspect of this experience. So if you're new to the franchise, then Doom the Dark Ages will be the perfect entry point into the series. And if you're a longtime fan, then you'll be proud to see, in a lot of ways, the feel of the game is really a return to form. So let's break
I hope
it down,
so.
starting with the combat.
My biggest complaint of 2016 and Eternal was the way you would get stuck in an area and fight monsters before you can move on. It's like, dude, just let me move, strafe, shoot, and go. Like, if I want to skip past an enemy and not shoot them, I should have that choice. Like, if you play the original Doom, you can try and skip an enemy. You don't have to fight them. You just need to get through and find what you need to find the keys, so on and so forth, and get to the gate or the exit, whatever. You don't necessarily have to kill everything. This Doom 2016, Doom Eternal, it just feels like you have to kill everything. You have to. You've got no choice. And it just doesn't have that freedom of freedom. There's just freedom lacking. So let's see if they actually go back to the original Doom series.
In Doom Eternal, you felt like a fighter jet. In Doom the Dark Ages, you'll be an iron tank. Heavy, strong, but still fast. A grounded combat system with an emphasis on power over the acrobatics of Doom Eternal.
Don't force people to kill everything.
Enemy projectiles and player movement speed.
I shouldn't have to kill something if I don't want to.
Just like in the classic Doom games.
Okay.
But it's not all about nostalgia. Innovation is the goal, always. And so for Doom the Dark Ages, it's an all-new world with new tools and new mechanics to master. Let me introduce you to...
Yeah, but can we go through the level and not necessarily kill everything? Can we just get from point A to point B, kill only what we have to? Or are you forcing us into arenas and shit? That was boring. You fucking idiots.
The shield saw.
They don't understand what made Doom fun.
Throw. Parry. Deflect. All from one input. It's contextual. Tons of depth on a single button press.
You should be rewarded for killing them all, but you shouldn't have to kill them all.
You know, we want every Doom game to stand on its own, as a unique experience. So in 2016, we asked you to run and gun. In Doom Eternal, it was jump and shoot. And in Doom the Dark Ages, you're gonna stand and fight.
See, that doesn't sound right, though, because if you want it to be fun like the original Doom, you cannot force the player to kill things. Like, you just can't. Like, they'll kill what they absolutely have to and get to the exit. That should be how it plays. You should be rewarded for killing everything if you want to, but you shouldn't be forced to kill everything if you don't want to. I don't think the developers of this game know their asses from a hole in the ground. I know that's a rude way to put it, but goddamn.
And the shield saw will give you the strength to go head to head with some of the biggest, baddest demons we've ever created it in. But that's not all. Because if you're gonna stand and fight, then you gotta have something to follow up that opening parry with. How about an iron flail? Or maybe an electrified gauntlet.
You call it an iron flail, but I call it a fucking whip like in Castlevania. More proof that a first-person Castlevania could fucking work. Jesus Christ.
Or even a Doom
Konami, come on.
That's right, we have 3 melee options that are part of a melee system. All on one input, complete with combos and upgrades. And it's totally awesome. And you can finish off the demons now with an all-new, unsynced, completely in the player's control glory kill system. From any angle, in and out, as you see fit. And it feels amazing. You'll feel unstoppable.
I'm still irritated that they're explaining shit instead of just giving a trailer. I think there already was a trailer for this game.
But that's just 2 inputs. We got one more really important button that we haven't talked about yet. The trigger.
Okay, cool.
That's right, we've saved the best for last. Doom has and always will be all about the guns. And Dark Ages has some of the most ridiculously powerful weapons that we've ever created.
I don't know, I like the melee shit. As long as it's useful.
Ancient. Brutal torture machines built to butcher, impale,
damn,
and shred
son.
the minions of hell with. Only in Doom. That's the mission statement for the design of these never-before-seen, insanely fun-to-use tools of mayhem.
Okay, so I do see him skipping some enemies and not killing them all. So that's good. You shouldn't have to kill everything.
Has the power to wield. So let's take a look at some extended gameplay footage and see how these medieval mechanics synergize with the enemies and the environments to form the new combat loop for Doom the Dark Ages.
That's cool.
And under the hood, for the first time in an id game, we've made our combat more approachable and flexible than ever before, with a new difficulty system and sliders that will allow players to tune the speed and challenge of the game to whatever fits them best. You can slow things down or speed them up. It's a Doom for all Slayers.
And the gameplay doesn't.
I like the idea of approachability. Like, I'm pretty sure some people will complain, but you don't have to set it to an easy mode. Set it to what you enjoy. Quit worrying about what other people do and how they play. Let them play how they want to play.
End with just the Slayer.
Let them have fun.
We finally have for you. You've been waiting for 2 games now to get in and pilot your very own 30-story Atlan, which is a mech. It's the size of a building. It's powerful, and you can beat giant Titan-sized demons to death with your gauntleted fists. And if that wasn't enough, we also have for you your very own fire-breathing, Gatling gun-toting cybernetic dragon. Neither.
That felt like Panzer Dragoon. I'm just saying.
Neither of these are one-and-done features either. They have a full suite of abilities and even mini-bosses. The spectacle is epic. The Power Fantasy is unlike anything we've made it in. And the combat system...
You hear that? You hear that, DEI developers? Power fantasy. People like power fantasies. I'm just laying that out there. We like a power fantasy. We like to play a badass. A badass. Yes.
Cool as all that is, we know that fans of single-player action games expect more than just great combat to pull them through the experience. So we're excited to share with you not just the gunplay, but the world of Doom: The Dark Ages.
So there's some exploration.
Your hero's journey will take you to the far reaches of the Doom universe.
Hero's journey. People need to understand this shit.
Mysterious worlds from the Slayer's past, dark forests, dungeons, ancient hellscapes, battlefields, and worlds beyond. And through exploration, you'll be unlocking new abilities and godlike powers every step of the way. Now armed with your trusty shield saw, you're gonna cut, leap, and smash your way through environments.
I feel like Doom is becoming a very different thing. I still kind of... Is it weird that I still would like to see like a Doom Elder Scrolls crossover of some sort? I know that sounds stupid, but I kind of want to see something like that.
Full of secrets and treasures. There's always something new waiting to be discovered or destroyed. Now let's take a closer look at just one of the many missions you'll experience in Doom: The Dark Ages. In this level, you will meet the enemy at the gates and save a city from certain destruction. Explore the medieval battlefield outside the castle walls, seeking out targets and enemy formations along the way to engage with as you see fit, with any gun you choose.
So are we making this kind of like Zelda? Is this going to be kind of open world-ish? Maybe, maybe not. But, you know, any form of exploration is good.
Explore what is the largest play space.
I hate that I'm
ever
having
in
to
a
sit
Doom
here
game,
and listen to him.
discovering secret caves and dungeon-like mines in search of
Jesus
vital
Christ.
resources. You control the pace of the game. Where you go, who you fight, and the objectives you pursue.
Yep.
It's a Doom sandbox full of war and riches.
Okay.
Once you've broken the enemy assault, head back to the main gates, because the battle isn't over yet.
I feel like at this point they're giving too much away. How much you want to bet this is going to be on Switch 2? I can't see it not being on Switch 2, especially if the Switch 2 is capable enough. And I think it will be.
And the soundtrack to your epic adventures will be composed by the award-winning team at Finishing Move, providing you with a metal soundscape that's loaded with guitars, medieval vibes, and pure adrenaline. You'll feel like you're expanding the legend of the Slayer with every mission you complete.
Yeah, I feel like metal is very much a Doom thing. Like, you can't make a Doom game without metal. And the only metal that was in Doom 3 back in the day was on the title screen, it felt like. And that was it. Like, there was not much in the way of music when you played the game. It was pretty obnoxious and boring.
And speaking of that legend, the story of Doom: The Dark Ages, like everything else in the game, is big. It's a summer blockbuster event with everything on the line, and you are the star of the show. Your power is coveted by your enemies and withheld from your allies. With the Slayer imprisoned at the start of our story, the balance of power between good and evil is shifting, and time is running out. It's a new story.
But he is the Slayer is literally just a Marine that in the original Doom series and Doom 64, like, ended up in hell. And then I guess made it out of hell on another planet and in another world, and then ended up here doing this shit.
And the perfect entry point for new players. It's easier to access now as we've taken the narrative out of the codex and into the cutscenes, featuring new characters, old allies, and powerful new villains. And for returning players, it leads directly into the Doom 2016 Slayer's Testaments. It's an action story worthy of the Slayer's legend.
Okay.
We've got 10 years of making modern Doom games together, and we've done better with every game we've made.
The hope with all this, the goal, is to give players an experience that's as fun to play as it was to make. And make something that's good enough to become the best game.
Why are so many people following them now? They just randomly walking out, following. Okay. Jesus Christ. See how many people they have to work on a game? This should explain to you why the industry struggles. Look how many people they have to pay. This is why it costs so much. This is why games take so, are going up in costs and everything. Like, was it really necessary to have this many people to develop this one game? Are they working on other games in the background? It's not just Doom Dark Ages? Like, come on. That's why games are $70 or more. Got all these people to pay. Okay. Jesus Christ. Yeah, only ones I gave a damn about out of all of this was Dark Ages and Ninja Gaiden. That's it. The other two, like, I knew I wouldn't care. Like, you could look at the thumbnails and be like, ugh, that looks kind of lame. It looks stupid. Why would I give a shit?
I cannot move. I'm Dynamis.
Yeah, okay. It's over. It's over! And it was 37 minutes to react to that shit. Hopefully this is worth your time and you got some enjoyment out of it. Out of my torture. I was tortured. This was torture. I didn't care about this. I could look at it and tell I wouldn't care. Same with this. These two? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But maybe not so much this as this. This I feel like I want to play more than this. The Ninja Gaiden 3D games, the 3D Ninja Gaiden games, polygonal, whatever you want to call them, they don't click with me. They don't really click with me too much. But I still thought it was cooler than whatever this other crap is. That's my reaction to the Developer Direct. Kind of boring for the most part, but there were some highlights. I am waiting to see if Doom Dark Ages comes out on the Switch too. If it does, hell yeah, I will play it. I will get it. I will play it. Hell yeah. Actually, you know what? I might just play it on the on my PC. I'm pretty sure this rig can handle it. I'm pretty sure my rig can handle it. But yeah, rate, comment, surprise. So surprise. Rate, comment, surprise. Subscribe. Oh God, this is so lame. Have a good one.